Low key 23, Mr. Him, not them, and today he crashed out on the job and took his co-worker's life over a fucking girl. And this is by Tony 2 Times TV. Shout out to him. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. In the description it say Chattanooga, Tennessee. So this is by Tennessee. Shout out the Tennessee niggas, man. Shout out y'all, man. Memphis, all that, Nashville, Chattanooga.
What's going on? The Hood Tales. We'll be taking it to Chattanooga, Tennessee to discuss the case of a man who crashed out on a job and took his co-worker's life over a girl.
Light skin.
Back in the summer of 2023, 19-year-old Javante Moon was a young man navigating life in Tennessee. Described as strong, caring, a respectable guy who was trying to stay out the way and lock in on his future.
See, it's always the cool niggas, bruh. It's always the cool niggas, bruh.
Fresh out of high school where he played football and also loved basketball as well. At the time, sports was his life. But now getting older and learning to be more responsible for himself, Javante understood he had to go out to work. He landed a decent job as a packer and sorter at an Amazon warehouse in Chattanooga.
Boy, we all know about them Amazon workplaces, boy.
Everything was going smooth. And of course, young, in shape, making some money, it wasn't hard to gain the attention of female co-workers. If you know or have heard anything about Amazon, then you know it's a lot of mixing and mingling going on. And another young man also trying to work and get on his feet was 20-year-old Deontay Jones. Deontay and Javante at first were just co-workers, so they said what's up and kept it pushing until they both found themselves attracted to and vibing with the same young lady who also.
And this is why you don't fuck with females at the fucking job, gang. It's so many reasons why you don't fuck with females at the job, I'm telling you. I know this by experience, nigga. By experience. You do not mess with females at the job, bro. But I get it though. You round the same, you feel me, type of females every day, you feel me? You know, 10, 11, 12 shit, sometimes 13, 14 hours out the day. So I get it, but bruh, it's not worth it, bruh.
For the sake of the story. Shay would kick it with Javante while at work, or sometimes vibe with Deontay. At first, all being young, it didn't seem that serious. Just young men and a young woman figuring out who and what they liked doing them. But according to sources, somewhere in the mix, Deontay started getting jealous and catching feelings for Shay. He approached
tender dick ass nigga
Javante one day like, bro, fall back, leave shorty alone. That's me. Confused, Javante kept it clear. Like, bro, why you checking me? I'm just having fun. If she going for it, it is what it is.
Facts.
Verbal back and forth went on for a few weeks.
But how you gonna tell this? How you gonna tell a nigga not to fuck with a female that ain't even yours, gang? That's what I be saying, bro. This is what I be saying, y'all. Like, bro, like, you don't fuck with females at the job, bro. Like, bro, I don't have on some real shit. I don't have young bitches, old bitches, all, you feel me? And I ain't hit all of them. I hit some of them though, but I ain't hit all of them. Like, I had a dude that was in his, at the time, I'm 23. So this was like 3 years ago. Gang. It was an old nigga at my job. He was cool. I thought we was cool. This nigga talking to telling this older female that was around his age, like, oh, I don't know why they fucking with, bro. You know, he ain't really on shit, da da da. And I'm thinking he's smiling in my face. I'm thinking we cool, and he thinking I'm trying to get at the older female. I'm just kicking my pimpin'.
Tension was rising. Deontay will often tell other co-workers, bro, better stop playing with me before I show him what's really up with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Heard what Deontay was saying and saw him in passing, Javante would just brush him off. But on a summer night in August 2023, Deontay, still feeling like Javante still wasn't getting the picture, approached him again, telling him to leave Shay alone. The young man had the same response and told him, bro, get out my face. You gotta check her. He also stated
Facts.
she not even your girl.
Facts.
Frustrated and feeling played, Deontay caught a Lyft ride home and came back to the job in the early morning hours before shift changed. He sat and talked to another co-worker and waited. As Javante and others left for the morning, Deontay approached. Seconds later, a shot went off and everybody ran for cover. Security called local police, who responded to the scene to find Javante suffering from a single gunshot wound to the face. He was rushed to a local hospital in critical condition. Witnesses told police exactly what happened: an argument over a girl and who the shooter was.
Bitch ass nigga.
But the young man was in the win. Not long after the incident, the Lyft driver who picked him up from the job and took him back up there came forward after the story hit the news. He stated he picked the young man up. At first, he was talkative, telling him his co-worker threatened his life over a girl. He told him to leave her alone and told the driver, "I got something for that though." The driver stated after he pulled up to Deontay's house and the young man got back in the Lyft to go back to the job, his energy was different. This time, it seemed like he was on a mission, and he noticed him holding something he felt was a gun. He stated, thinking he was just venting, he dropped the young man back off before seeing his
bitch ass nigga, man. You ain't even got no ride to work, nigga. You ain't even got no fucking car, nigga.
Who had footage from the warehouse.
I hate these niggas, bro.
Deontay waiting in the parking lot. Javante walking out before he approached, shot. Then after, he flexed, making a muscle, laughing. As it seemed, he was celebrating. With his face everywhere, it wouldn't take long for Deontay to be picked up, taken into custody. At first, charged with attempted hit and weapon violations. As he admitted, he wanted Javante to leave a girl alone, and after an argument, he went home and came back with a gun. But while in custody, after fighting for his life, unfortunately, on August 10th, 2023, Javante would pass away from his injuries. As Deontay was brought back in front of a judge and heard his charges was upgraded to first-degree hit, he showed no emotion. Javante's family was left to grieve, as they had to cope with the fact he lost his life at work over a young lady who wasn't either one of their girlfriends.
Oh, God.
As the case made its way to court, the evidence against the young man was overwhelming. Prosecutors showed video of Deontay sitting, waiting before approaching Javante and shooting. Witnesses testified, including the Lyft driver who picked him up from the warehouse and took him back, about the conversation they had in the car. Shay even surprisingly took the stand as a witness and explained she was only friends with both men. As prosecutors felt it was premeditated, Deontay was surprisingly get a break.
Dumb ass, man.
Charge of second-degree hit, and at 22 years
I hate
old,
you niggas, man. I hate niggas like this, bro. I hate niggas like this. Nah, bro, the light-skinned nigga.
To his family. I always say this, but I guess to some, it's about their pride and ego. But for any man, old or young, if you crash out, go to prison over a woman, she still is going to be out here doing her. So whatever you're trying to prevent will happen anyway. The only difference will be you will be sitting in a cell.
Nigga, that's like one of the 10 commandments when coming with these females, boy. Do not crash out, boy. Do not do no dumb crash out.
I was just talking about these kind of situations and how dudes are crashing out all over the world over women when there's so many out here. Quick story time. I remember my first heartbreak. I was like 14 years old before I went back home to Baltimore. I was living in Alabama, West Highland, going to Harrytown High School. My girl at the time, who I will call Maya, I thought at the time I was head over heels for. My first love. We used to do all the kid stuff. Talk on the phone for hours, talk about how it will be when we grow up. I even got caught at her house by her father doing something no man want to catch his daughter doing. Through all that, we stayed together. We was locked in. I had a homie from New York who was older than us by like 2 years. We went to the same school as well. I will call him Ray Ray. Bro was popular. All the girls liked him. He had a car. He used to take me home almost every day. He even took me to Maya's house sometimes.
I ain't even got to listen to the rest of this. He had a car. In high school, it's over with. It's over with. He got your bitch, gang. You might as well just chalk that up to the game. You feel me? Chalk that up to the game. Shit, if you was real P, I would have been flipping and dipping, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, though. But, hey, you feel me? But he got a car. It's over with. It's over with, gang. It's over with. Then he probably extra cocky because he was from New York. You know, them New York niggas think they, you know what I'm saying, they on some other shit. You feel me? So they run into a nigga like me from the South that pop it like they too. You feel me? Yeah. But hey though, it's low key 23, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Hey, do not lose your life over these females and don't mess with no female at the job, my boy. Do not. Stay up, low key.